I don't really know what comes next, I'm just doing my...
Hey lovely people, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Alexandra. In today's video is a follow-up of my hallway or stairway makeover. A lot of people ask me questions about how did I make that carpet runner, where did it came from. So yeah, here is a quick and short video for you. How I got this carpet runner is from Ikea. From the start of the video you can see that I was opening a box. Here it was from Ikea. This is just a normal rug that you can use maybe in the kitchen or living room. I have one in my kitchen that I put my table on and all that. Yep, so I decided to order this from Ikea again. This is two that I ordered, but I only used one. You can see one at the side. I was able to use only one because I cut one into two to do the runner, because a big full one like that wouldn't work. It's too big, so cutting it into two was good. So what I did is I cut it into two equal parts, and then I undo the sides that were sewn onto the is it trim or how they call it. Yeah, I undo it and I iron it to be straight. That's what I'm trying to do now. After I took off the one that they sew, bringing it to the camera so that you can see what I'm trying to describe to you, what I mean. Yes, it was folded about two and sewn. So that's the end, how it will look. It's really quality. As you can see, it's natural color, a little bit of like a neutral with like light brown with black, something like that. Yeah, natural. Yeah, so I cut it and I'm now going to iron it, the edges that are there. Also, before I iron it, I sew onto each other the two that the one I cut into two, I sew it together to make a one long runner, if you get what I mean, because I don't have a machine. I use my hand to do this, and I sew it about 2 times to make sure it is really strong. So yes, it is strong. And the way that runner is designed, it can easily frill because it's woven. It's written on it woven, so you can see that it's easily, you can just undo it easily. So you have to be careful when you are cutting and doing all these things. So what I did is I fold one side onto the other side, and I'm using iron to seal it down. But then before I use the iron to seal it down, there is this thing called Wonder Web. I don't know if that is the name they call it here in the UK. Wonder Web. It's like some kind of a tape where you put on a fabric and use heat, you apply heat onto it, and it will do like sew the item for you. That is how it look, like a tape, like some kind of a stitch. You just apply heat and then you sew the thing onto it very tight for you. But what I'm doing now is that this thing comes, it's like it keeps frilling because it's designed like that to be frilling. It's not designed to be cut, really. It's designed to be frilling. So I make sure I hold it onto it very tightly. And this fabric is really thick. I mean, it's very thick, really good quality thick fabric. So what I do is when I'm ironing it, the heat I apply to it, I leave the iron onto it for it to heat up before it can stick. So when I finish, that is how it look. I show to you, and this is what I'm going to use to stick it down. Make sure if you're getting a staple, you get a staple that has longer, if you know what I mean. It's longer enough to go, because already there's a carpet on the floor which is really thick. Before applying this, if you don't have a very long staple, it will not hold. Yes, it will not hold. That is the trick. Else you just have hanging runners all about. So after doing all that, I just started putting it onto the stairs from the top to the bottom of it, just arranging it to see how I want it to be. And when you arrange it, you see that it to be like really nice and smooth, however you want it to be. I just want it to be in the center, really. So when I finish with that, I'm also going to use a carpet tack. There is something like a nail. It's like a nail, but it's not. They call it carpet tack. That's what I know the name for it here. I bought it off eBay, about a pack of 100 or so. It's quite a bit longer. Yeah, so that's the main thing I use to tag this carpet runner onto my main carpet. And in future, if you want to take this thing off, it's very easy. You just use your hammer, the hammer that can have that kind of thing where you can take nails off. That's the main thing you can. Yeah, this is the carpet tag I'm talking about. In Africa, we have this where some people use it to make shoes. Yes, that is called carpet tag. So that's what I used to tag this carpet runner onto. I started from the top already anyway, so I'm just showing you getting to the bottom and the center how I did those ones. Very easy. It's really simple to do, and it gives you that kind of glam look of your your hallway or your staircase. The whole thing change and look good. I have the whole house is like carpeted with the gray carpets before we entered into the house, but I just decided to do that because it makes the whole hallway look different, if you know what I mean. I'm always trying to go for some kind of a neutral, kind of natural look of the house here. So I did not want any kind of big glam like black carpet and all that, no, to make the whole place look too bad or too horrible. So that's why I went for this color, and as you can see, I'm almost done with it all, and it's looking really good. That is how it's looking coming up from the stairs, going down. Look at that, it looked really good, and it looked really expensive, my dear. This is just £10 carpet I use for this. It's just £10. If you can see from the other side, there is one of the ones that I saw. That's why it looked like that. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Don't forget to check out the stairway makeover I did. It's really good, guys. Go and check it out. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.